Bartholomew Balthazar never considered himself lucky. But unluckiest man alive? That seemed a tad dramatic. Until of course the pigeons happened. It was a Tuesday, unremarkable in its Tuesdayness, when Bartholomew, lost in thought, strolled beneath a flock of pigeons congregating on a telephone wire. A cacophony of coos, a flutter of wings, and Bartholomew found himself drenched, not in rain, but in a far less pleasant substance. His misfortune, however, had only just begun. As he stood there, stunned and sticky, a streetlight, loosened by who knows what, chose that precise moment to plummet from its perch. The world went dark. Bartholomew awoke in the hospital, his head bandaged, smelling faintly of disinfectant and bird droppings. Could things get any worse? He wondered. Oh, the naivete. His hospital stay was uneventful, save for the bedpan incident, a story for another time. Upon release, Bartholomew decided a change of scenery was in order. A quaint cottage in the countryside seemed safe. How wrong he was. Strolling through the woods, enjoying the fresh air, Bartholomew felt a strange tug on his ankle. Looking down, he saw, to his horror, a rather large rabbit sinking its teeth into his calf. Not a cute, fluffy bunny, mind you, but a creature with eyes that glowed red in the dappled sunlight. He screamed, the sound echoing through the silent woods. The rabbit, startled, released its grip and disappeared down a hole. A hole, Bartholomew realized too late, that he was now tumbling down, head over heels. He landed with a thud, miraculously unbroken but thoroughly bruised. Dusting himself off, Bartholomew found himself in a dimly lit cavern. A single lantern illuminated a wooden table, upon which sat a plate of steaming stew and a handwritten note. "Eat up, you'll need your strength." Starving, Bartholomew devoured the stew, savoring the rich broth and tender meat. He felt a surge of gratitude towards his mysterious benefactor. That is, until he heard a snort from the shadows. A horse emerged, but not any horse. This one had a single cyclopean eye that blazed like a miniature sun. In its mouth, a bone picked clean. Bartholomew's blood ran cold. The stew, the note, the bone, it all became horrifyingly clear. He scrambled back, tripping over his own feet as the horse advanced. Its single eye seemed to bore into Bartholomew's soul, and then it spoke. "You, Bartholomew Balthazar, are destined for great misfortune," the horse rasped, its voice surprisingly human. Bartholomew could only stare, speechless. The horse continued, "But do not despair. Your misfortune is not random, it is a test. Pass it, and you shall be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams." With that, the cavern began to shake, the ground splitting open. Bartholomew was thrown back into the rabbit hole, landing with a groan in the familiar woods. He never saw the horse again. Bartholomew's string of bad luck continued, each incident more bizarre than the last. But now, he faced his misfortune with a strange sense of purpose. He was, after all, the unluckiest man alive, and that, he had learned, was no small thing.